camera to see if she can catch the doll moving without anyone in the room. During this short clip, the doll does visibly move. It seems to bend at the waist and stays in that position for the remainder of the clip.
What? Yes. Yes.
Kablam updated that she later rehomed all of the dolls to viewers that were interested because she couldn't handle the negative energy she believed they carried with them. Number 5, facial changes. Brian Lubecki is a YouTuber whose channel revolves around the creepy, freaky, and unexplained. Most of his content is based around his haunted doll collection. Brian has yet to explain what encouraged him to purchase so many haunted dolls, but he claims to have bought most of them from antique shops or online garage sales. In this video uploaded in May 2015, Brian is testing out a new camera and giving a short tour of his haunted doll collection. As he goes through the dolls one by one, he continuously passes over a certain doll, who seems to move her eyes. In one camera shot, she's looking to the right, in the next to the left, and so on.
Sneak peek of our haunted dolls. It's crazy because...
Hold on, guys. I'm on my iPad again. Hold on.
I got a few of these things at a local antique shop. Oh god, I have to really look at this video because it was her eyes just kind of looking at this Annabelle doll just a few minutes ago. I could have swore her eyes were looking at Annabelle. But anyways, yeah, we've been hearing some strange little running upstairs. It's absolutely creepy. Why does it continue to go out of focus? What the fuck?
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
After viewing the video and getting a few pointers from fans, he decided to make a video focused on this doll. Throughout the video, which is a close-up of this haunted doll, her eyes move from side to side, roll back, cross, and even close. In addition to these unsettling and almost hilarious eye movements, something even scarier happens. The doll's mouth moves as well. It changes from a frowning position to a smiling position to more of a blank or resting expression. The doll's head also moves very slightly, only a few centimeters at most, but quite clearly when sped up.
Holy shit. Whoa.
It isn't unlikely that these are mechanical features of the doll and were meant to happen when the doll was in use. However, Brian has explained in several other videos that none of these dolls, especially this one, have batteries in them. From a supernatural standpoint, it seems likely that even though these actions were part of the doll's design, it's still a spirit manipulating the movements. More importantly, not only are these movements creepy when you consider the presence of a spirit, they're fairly creepy on their own as well. Number 4, walking doll. This video was uploaded sometime in the summer of 2016 and features a tall, cutely dressed doll that can apparently walk. The owner, an older Hispanic woman, shows off the doll walking beside her as they hold hands. The doll's legs move in such a way that makes it appear alive. The movements are almost natural, and the woman doesn't seem to be coaxing the motion in any way. Of course, it can be easily brushed off as a trick of the eyes, and that the woman really is creating the action herself. It can be assumed that the legs are in place loosely, which makes the walking illusion easy to create.
Oh my god, dude. I would never do that.
When the owner picks the doll up though, the doll's legs stay in one position. If the legs were loosely in place, they would dangle or swing as the woman picked it up. More importantly, when others try to walk alongside the doll, it doesn't seem to cooperate. One man takes a try, and as he steps forward, the doll doesn't budge. He even tries to sway the doll to the side in a similar motion, but the legs do not move accordingly. A second man steps up and makes another attempt. He recreates the side-to-side motion discussed previously, and the doll's legs do move slightly, but they seem quite spread apart and the action is not as fluid as before. The doll steps forward slightly, but for the most part does not walk. The owner steps up again, and the doll immediately begins to walk with her.
That's creepy.
The second man takes another try and the doll won't move, but her arm clearly moves on its own as he tries to coax her into walking. Later in the video, the owner even lifts the doll's dress to prove there's no rigged system or robotics causing the doll to walk. Many explain that the doll is either haunted by a deceased child or friend of the woman, or by a random spirit that has just taken a liking to the woman. Number 3. Ouija Bear. This video features such a strong possession that it is easily discarded as fake. The motion of this stuffed teddy bear is perhaps the creepiest and most lively on the list. The most recent upload of the video is from a year ago, but it's been all over YouTube and Facebook for several years now, and the original source has been lost in the array of re-uploads. The video is about 2 minutes long and features 3 men sitting beside each other with a Ouija board in their laps. A webcam or low-quality phone camera is set up in front of the men to record anything interesting that may come of the Ouija session. Most uploads of the video do not have audio, so it's hard to make out what the board is saying, if it's saying anything at all. The men become stressed as they play with the board. One man wipes sweat from his forehead, while another adjusts himself in the chair nervously. While this is happening, no one notices that the white bear on the dresser behind them has been making clear, disturbing movements. It began at around 42 seconds in, when the bear moved its head back. It continued to move and look down at the men with lifelike motion. The man sitting to the far left seems to notice the bear and looks up at it several times, but the bear stops. He tells the other men about it, and when they put down the board to investigate, they see nothing wrong with the bear, and when they pick it up, this gives us evidence that no strings or puppeteering is occurring. Frustrated and in disbelief, they all sit back down. But the bear immediately starts to make rapid movements that resemble a possession. This time, all 3 of the men witness it and run out of the room. Number 2, The Island of Dolls. If you're a fan of horror and all things creepy, then you know about The Island of Dolls. Allegedly, the story entails that Don Julian Santera Barrera, the caretaker of the island, found a young girl that had drowned mysteriously in a shallow stream. He attempted to save her, but he was far beyond too late. He later found a doll nearby in a wooded area and assumed it to be hers. He hung the doll in a tree to honor the young girl. At night, he would hear screams, cries, and laughs of the spirit of the dead child. He began to hang more dolls in her honor, which he claims are also haunted by young girls. Eventually, the island was overrun by rotten, old, broken dolls, and Don Julian was driven to madness. Many believe he never found the body of a girl, and it was just a story he created in solitude, and many claim that he did find the body, which was what drove him to such a drastic point of mental illness. No matter the truth behind Don Julian's story, the island is a sad, creepy, twisted reminder of this poor man's declining mental health. While it's a bit too much to discuss bit by bit, the Ghost Adventures episode based around the island of the dolls is quite riddled with evidence. Dolls begin to laugh or move on their own, EVPs and temperature spots are discovered, and there's a deeper history of the origins of the island and its alleged curse.
No, I'm not ready for this. Whoa! Bro, come here! Oh my god. One of them's laughing. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Holy.
Number 1, Puppet in the Glass. A very old and creepy puppet allegedly choked a man. The former owner of this puppet contacted paranormal investigator Jane Harris, claiming that they were too scared to keep the puppet any longer. According to the owner's story, the puppet would move positions when no one was looking, turn its head, objects around the house would become lost or misplaced, and one night the owner woke up to the puppet's arms wrapped tightly around their neck. Jane took on the puppet thinking the previous owner had been exaggerating. However, when she set up a camera to see if any activity was visible, she was left speechless. They locked the puppet in a glass case to prevent it from moving locations, just in case the claims were true. This video shows the puppet's operating cross lifting up and falling against the glass several times. The fact that the puppet itself isn't moving, but the operating cross is, makes many believe that the creator of the puppet is the one haunting and manipulating the doll. Jane assures the glass case has no doors and must be lifted from 4 sides, so there's no chance of the puppet getting out. Furthermore, this case is blessed so that the spirit is also trapped inside, since it has shown violent behavior before.
Wow.
Before you go, I wanted to tell you about the giveaway I'm hosting. But first off, thanks for watching,
guys,
and leave a like so I know you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe because I upload new videos every week.
Okay. So this is what my opinion on this video was. I hate like all of this stuff. Like, I've messed, like, not with like dolls, but like I mess with like all that like paranormal thing, like stuff, like all of that, like just like messing around with stuff and all of that, because I believe in all of this. Like, it's all real, dude. Like, everything is just, all this paranormal stuff is real to me. I've been doing stuff like messing around with that stuff, but like it came back to haunt me, dude. I've been experiencing stuff though, like houses in my house. Like, this is not related like to the video, like the haunted dolls right now. I'm talking about like spirits and that, since you know it's talking about like haunted stuff. But I just decided to share this. Like, stuff has been happening weird like to me sometimes, like in this house, especially in the basement. I woke up like, you know, the scratches and like some like bruises and that, and then felt like I was getting held down by something, and then like that bruise, it was like my hands, and I had bruises the next morning. And I also see shadows and sometimes, you know, figures of people in this, you know, house. I stopped messing with all that stuff. Like, I like investigating places and all that, but I want to do that, but it's just that I don't know if I should, because I'm already experiencing a lot of things like that, and I just don't want to make anything worse. But I just decided to share this, what I was experiencing for you. But I know it's not really part of the video, but I just wanted to just share it with you guys, just, you know, for you guys to know and that. But anyways, that video was fucking scary. I can't imagine just like having doll collections and shit, which that's, no. I don't know how people like dolls, like collections, like, really. I don't know. It's just all messed up to me. The Island of the Dolls too. I've watched that. Yeah, Ghost Adventures actually. Dude, that one's just messed up. Yeah, like, all of this stuff is just really creepy and everything. But I'm gonna be doing more reactions videos on probably like all the like scary things, like my reactions on stuff. So I'll make more videos too, like of other videos. So like probably like some like top 15, the channel, I'll probably be looking at his to do reaction videos, or just like, or any scary, or I could do like funny ones, like trying out to laugh and that, or something. But guys, just like in the comments, just actually tell me like if you want me to do like a reaction video to something, like just tell me what video or something, because I'll do it like whatever you guys want me to. But yeah, just go in the comments below just to watch this video and just see what you want me to do, like what video. But that's all for today, guys. The video I did right now. So I'll make more, and I'll do a lot more. Like, I'm gonna post a lot of them reaction videos. It's gonna be pretty cool. But anyways, all that. But okay, see you guys. Peace.